Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode, this Wip Wednesday episode of Morning Coffee and Crochet. And I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad that you're here. Come on in. Come on in. And to see my shirt today, it says, "Oops, I got another chicken." Yeah, you know it. You know it, and I know it. It is cute, cute, cute. So, how are you today? And I am, aloha, aloha. I'm so glad to see you. I see Naomi, and we had some chat before I went live because my alarm did not work this morning. It did not work. I am, oh, I am guilty of staying up too late last night crocheting. I'll show you what I've been working on. I am, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm 11 rows from finishing the body of this project. Then I need to put a border on it and we'll call it done. I'm so excited. I'm so excited about that. Aloha, Naomi. Aloha. How are you? My sweet friend, how are you? I'm so glad to see you. And Catherine, I'm so glad to see you. So glad to see you. And Racine, hello. I'm so glad to see you. Ray, my sweet friend, hello. And she says, hello, everyone in the chat. Cree was here earlier. So good morning to you. Good afternoon to you, Cree, if you're still here. Kathy McRae was here. And oh, I'm so sorry I missed you. Yeah. So we're here now. Maybe everybody can find us. Once they get the notification that we're live, then they'll come on in. I've got some things to show you. This is Wip Wednesday, so I am going to be crocheting with you today, and I'm excited about that. Very excited. There we go. I had to back up just a tiny bit. I'm going to get in my chair really good, and we're going to chat, and we're going to crochet together. And I'm really happy about that. But first, before we start crocheting together, I want to know what's in your cup because I'm nosy like that. I have my first cup of coffee here. So, does anybody else watch Court TV besides me? Court TV fanatic here. Yeah, Court TV. So, I've been watching a lot of Court TV. And so there are a couple cases that just started this week. There's the case of the dad of a school shooter, and the dad is on trial for giving his son a pew-pew at Christmas. And so we've been watching him. Well, not him, because he hasn't been interviewed, but or let's see, what is it? It's not interviewed. It's he hasn't testified or anything, but we're watching all of the testimony and everything. So we've been watching that. And yeah, what a messed up family. I mean, yeah. So, and then we've been watching the court case of a wife who allegedly gave her husband fentanyl, I don't know how much times the dose that would have done him in, but it was a lot. Um, and then after, all of that settled, then, and she had 3 boys. They had 3 boys together. And after that settled, then she actually wrote a book about how to dealing with kids' grief. So they're alleging that she not only gave her husband a lethal dose, but then she's going to profit off of a book on how to handle children's grief, or it was a child's book on how to, handle grief. And so she's on trial. And wow, like just wow. So I've been watching that and crocheting and like just watching everything I can find on that, and actually watching court TV, the actual trial. So yeah, guilty. But it's been letting me like sit there, and my blanket that I'm working on right now, thankfully, is a mindless crochet blanket. So I can just sit there and crochet, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh, I'm at a row where I need to do a double crochet. Okay, I'm doing a double crochet. Oh, I need to change colors. Okay, and I'm like, that's how it's working out for me. So anyway, guilty of watching court TV obsessively. And yeah, those cases are just crazy. They're just crazy. So what's in your cup? I want to know. Tanya, hello. Hi, my sweet sissy. How are you this morning? I'm so glad you're here. I have missed you. Absolutely. No way. You've been waiting since 5 a.m. to see me? No way. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, my Lanta. Now listen. Okay, Miss Aloha Crochet with Naomi. I'm going to spill the beans on you because when I went to bed last night, Naomi was still awake and she was still crocheting. Oh, my Lanta. So I don't think Naomi went to bed. I think she just crocheted all night waiting for this live. Racine, good morning to you, my dear. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad you're here. And Tanya says, hi, Catherine. Hi, Racine. And she already said aloha to Naomi. And if anybody else is here, Kathy, hello. And let's see. I don't think Cree has come back yet, but she will. She will, unless she's really busy, because bless her. I mean, God bless her. She does all kinds of things for the poor and the elderly in her area, and she's always making baking, and she's always crocheting and sewing, and just like making coats for the poor, and hats, and anyway, I just love her so much. Yeah, we all just fit right in, don't we? Because we love each other, and we take care of each other, right? Yes, we do. So, okay, so what's in your cup? I want to know, because I'm nosy like that. And yeah. Oh, my Lanta, look, I'm almost done with this coffee. I'm going to have to slow down. I am definitely going to have to slow down. We're not 10 minutes in and I'm halfway done. Oh my gosh. I might have to get up and go get some more. You never know. I might have to leave Carl in charge and go get more coffee. So, wow. So what's in your cup and what's on your hook? Because I'm nosy like that. I want to know. Let's see. Oh, okay. Naomi, coffee, but need my second cup. Hey, listen, when you go get your second cup, can you bring me another coffee too? I'm gonna need it. I need it. Oh my goodness, I need it. Yeah. Yeah. So definitely. And what's on your hook? Let me show you what's on my hook. I am so happy and pleased. This is the first time that I have used the Premier Puzzle yarn um, and made it into a blanket. And it is great. I'm telling you, it is so wonderful. So this is just 1/4 of the blanket so far because I had it folded. So this is the length so far, and this is the width. So it's perfect. See, I can put it around me and it goes around me. So I'm making it to be a recliner blanket for my husband, right? So that when we do get recliners, see, I can't get a recliner right now, but I can make a blanket for it. And then next I'll be making, I'm making everyone a blanket in my family. So for my plan is to make a whole pile of blankets and give them away at Christmas. But whenever we may or may not get a recliner, then the person who has the recliner gets their blanket. And then everybody else in the family will get theirs at Christmas. So yeah, I'm really, really pleased. So this is the top where I'm working. So see, I'm working on that. So each of these colors, I just made it up in my head, okay? So each of these colors I have made. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 14 rows. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah. Okay, so each of the colors are 14 rows wide. So what I've done, this right here is the center. And so the center and both edges are the same color. And then I go from the kickball into this one, which I think is jigsaw, into maze. And then here's the center kickball, and then back to maze because I'm mirroring it, right? And then jigsaw, and now I'm back at kickball. So kickball will be the last set, and it's perfect. It's the perfect length for when you're in a recliner. It's the perfect length and the perfect width. So yeah. Anyway, I am really liking this puzzle yarn. I really am. It's working up fast. It is super easy. It's super soft, and the half double crochet is really, really making it nice. And then in each section, I do double crochet and then 6 half double crochet, 6 half double crochet in each section of color. So I'm getting that extra row of double crochet, but it's in the middle of, see, I can see it's right here. It's in the middle of all the half double crochet. So it's giving me just a little secret little bit of height, or yeah, a little bit extra height, and it's hidden in there, right? And so I can whip through all the half double crochets, and then one row I do double, which Actually, I can do a double crochet pretty quick, so that's not a problem. It's just that I didn't want all the holes. Um, so just having like one row every 6 rows of double crochet gives me a little bit of height, which helps speed up this crochet progress. And yeah, so I'm pretty pleased with this. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be working on today because I think I can finish this while we chat. So let's see. Okay. Oh, Naomi is working on finishing her C to C. That's nice. Okay, so remind me, Naomi, what size C to C are you working on? You're doing a rectangle? I think I remember you saying that, but are you doing like a lap blanket size or something for the back of the sofa? What are you making? Racine says drinking tea and making a pattern for a bonnet crochet hat. Oh, how precious. I love those bonnet crochet hats. You know, when it's windy, that is the best because it comes down all the way, and then you have this, and then you have a face framing. I love that. Oh, wow. And you are making up a pattern for it. That's wonderful. I love that once we get enough knowledge under our hook, we can just start creating ourselves, right? I love that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Tanya is drinking her water. Good for you. Making a fingerless glove. Mindlessly crocheting after taxing myself this weekend's flower arranging. Yes. Yes. But what a lovely, lovely job you did. So amazing. So right now you're relaxing, you're drinking water, you are doing your fingerless glove. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yes. And Naomi says it's a baby blanket size, which is perfect. That's amazing. I love that. Mm. Oh, I love my coffee this morning. Mm. So I have coffee with a little bit of half and half. I'm loving it. Hi, Cree. Hey, I was talking about you earlier, and I was just giving you praise about how wonderful you are to your community and how you were probably busy baking or crocheting or making something for your community. And then it evolved into how I love how our crochet group here, our crochet therapy group, how we are so kind to one another and we're kind to others. And so I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. And as Naomi would say, ikomamai, which is Hawaiian for welcome, come on in. Oh my goodness. So Naomi, when you were on your live the other day, um, I was trying to tell you, but it wasn't translating and writing. But I was trying to tell you, my hubby was in the kitchen and he was I can't remember if he was getting the cats their food or what he was doing. Anyway, or getting coffee. He was in there and he was going, "Ikomamai, ikomamai, 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 ikomamai," and he just kept saying it. He just kept saying it. Ikomamai, ikomamai. He was practicing. He was cracking me up. He was in there just talking to himself. Ikomamai, ikomamai. Oh, ekomamai. Okay, thank you. I want to say e because that's what you said first. Ekomamai, ekomamai. So let's see. Racine says, it's my own pattern that I learned the pattern from Battle of the Stitches, cross hatch shell. That sounds wonderful. I think you did a little video on that, didn't you? Yeah. Oh my goodness. So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So I'm almost done with this one. Do you know, so you see there's no like stacks of blankets in here. So I want to start, you know, flattery. I mean, let's see, what is it? Not not copying, but something is the best form of flattery. No, flattery is the best form of copying is the, oh my Lanta, do y'all know what I'm trying to say? Where if you copy somebody that's the best form of flattery. Can somebody like come up with the phrase and let me know in the comments? I'm not getting it. uh I'm not getting it. Can you please help me out? Help me out. Suffering here. Anyway, so some of the ladies that I follow, and I'm specifically right at the moment thinking of Krista with the Secret Yarnery. She has stacks of blankets that she's made, and it's in her studio, and I'm loving it because I'm looking at the colors, I'm looking at the designs, because she has it, you know, folded so that you can see the stitches a little bit. Copying is the best form of flattery. No. What is that phrase? Help me, help me, help me. Please help me. And so anyway, yeah, I love it. I'm looking at her studio and I'm seeing how she has all of these stacks of blankets. And so anyway, when I make these blankets this year, I'm going to stack them where we can see them. I'm even thinking about flipping my desk around so that my yarn wall is like behind me, because this is my yarn cubby and this is mostly for for cotton. I mean, I'm almost out of cotton. What you see right here and right here is imitation. Thank you, Tanya. Oh my Lanta. Imitation is the best form of flattery. Is that what it is? Imitation is the best form of flattery. Is that how you say it? Okay, so imitation. So I'm imitating her, or I want to imitate her. Oh, help me. So, hey, Miguel, good morning to you. How are you? I'm so glad that you're here. I'm so glad you're here. Um, let me play this. Let me see. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to turn this up and let's see if you can hear Tanya talking. Are you ready? I love it. Yay. Thank you. Could you hear that? Could you hear that? Imitation is the best form of flattery. Thank you, Tanya. Oh, my Lanta. See, Tanya is the other half of my brain. Doran, mom, everybody has a little piece of my brain. And so I'm always like, okay, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Yeah. So, wow. Imitation is the best form of flattery. And so, anyway, I would like to flatter Krista with Secret Yarnery. And I want to have, some blankets just stacked up. I just think they're lovely that way, right? I just think they're lovely that way. So yeah, I'm actually thinking about flipping my my work table so that my yarn wall is behind me. And I think that that would be really lovely. I think that you would like to see a different view, although this view is very lovely. And because I have my turtle here behind me, and it says, I turtly love you. And I turtly love this, and I turtly love you too. And then this one is my hand. Yeah, and this is from my husband. And because I'm always doing this at the end of my lives, and this is the sign language that says I love you. And so, yeah. But this and this is scrubby yarn. So it's cotton, but it's scrubby yarn. And I use it once every blue moon. And I got this on clearance at Hobby Lobby. I will probably never need to buy any more scrubby yarn for the rest of my life. True story. True story. Because I bought a ton of it. It was so cheap. It was so cheap, let me tell you. And I couldn't resist it. It was so cheap. And so, like, I think that, let me see. Yeah, because now this was years ago, so it was $4.49 back then, and I got it for $1.12. Oh, you couldn't hear her? Okay. Well, her voice, her lovely voice said imitation is the best form of flattery. And so Naomi says, I'm trying to imitate you. And then she says, sorry, does that sound creepy? No, Clarice. So anyway, yeah, I got this super cheap, like less than 25% of the normal price. Like, yeah. So, yeah, so I got me, it was like $1.12. So I threw in quite a few. I am never going to need to buy more of this. In fact, I need to buy more. Well, no, I probably don't. What I need to do is make a few more scrubbies, and I probably need to make some pucks because that's the easiest way to hold on to a scrubby when you're scrubbing your dishes. So anyway, I have so much of this. So much of that. So yes, I have variegated, and then I have solids over here. So as you can see, this was only $1.12, and this one is a solid Swology cotton in royal blue, and it just has nubbies on it. So it is let's see, 125 yards. Oh, that is a lot. And so yeah, you hold this with a strand of cotton and you make, whatever it is that you're going to make. But I wonder, let's see. So this one, I have some of this. I don't know if, I think I tried at one time to crochet with just this. Let me see. Here's my K hook. So it's really big. My K hook is too big, but I'm going to try it because I don't remember if it was something that you could really do. I think that this is going to, because I think that it's hard to see the stitches if you do it that way. Let's bring you down just a little bit, and let's take this banner off so maybe you can see a little bit better. So this is the scrubby yarn. And you can get scrubby yarn in several different brands. I just happened to get it at Hobby Lobby because it was on clearance. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, see, it's you can see it. You can see it, but um it is hard to see the stitches, a little bit hard to see. Let me see. But I think that oh wow. So it's working. Hmm. It's just not when you have just the scrubby yarn, it's not carefree. You know how you can just crochet away. Hey. Um yeah. So, yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Look how scrubbly it looks. Yeah. So let's try something else with what color? Mm, okay. Okay, so I have a pattern for a oh no, where's the end? Uh-oh. Here's the end. Okay. I have a pattern for a um a sponge, and it's a scrubby sponge. It is really, really fun to make. So I'm going to hold the scrubby. The scrubby is the blue, and the cotton, 100% cotton, is the mauve or wine. And I'm going to do a slip knot on both. And I'm using a K hook because I feel like that's going to be the easiest. So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm just thinking about like a scrubby size, like um, the steel wool size kind of, where you can just hold it with your fingers. So I'm thinking about that. Now I've made them in circles before, but I'm just playing with this just to see. So I'm gonna go into the second, and I'm doing a half double crochet. Second chain from the loop. I just want to see. I haven't worked with this for a while, and I don't have any fresh scrubbies. I did notice that I had a sponge, one of my sponges. Um, it was out on the counter the other day, so obviously somebody had used it, which is great. But yeah, I need to make some fresh ones. So let's see what this does. So can you see all of the blue is the scrubby, and all of the maroon is the 100% cotton. So I kind of like that. Um, yeah. All right. Here we go. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, and then go into this one. So I do find one of the easiest stitches to do is a half double crochet. You yarn over, go into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all three. So, and it's one of the quickest because, in fact, I think it's Tanya's favorite, isn't it, Tanya? So Tanya and I made, we were on camera in Florida on my deck, and we made these scrubby sponges. We made some scrubby sponges together. So if you go way back, and you see me and Tanya sitting together, that's the one where we made these together. And we talked and we had a good time. It was fun. So if you need some fun and you need some entertainment, go on back there and look at that. Look at that live that we did, and take a look and see. Okay, so you see that? That's not bad. And it's very scrubby. It's very scratchy feeling. So you can make these any which way you want. You can do a circle. You can do the sponge that we did. That was super fun. And they were nice. They were nice gifts. Oh no, Naomi has some yarn chicken going on. Oh my Lanta. Oh my Lanta. Are you at the end? Oh my Lanta. Do you not have any more yarn? That's not good. Miguel says, I use the Red Heart Scrubby and I use it alone. And I use a pattern I've had forever. And when I make them, they sell out. But all my Red Heart Scrubby I bought on clearance. Yep, that's right. That's right. That's the best way, right, Miguel? Yes. Oh, okay, good. Racine sent me a picture of her hat. I'm going to go look for it. Amy, how are you? Welcome. Come on in. I usually run the scrubby yarn alongside the peaches and cream cotton to make a version of a scrubby sponge. Yep. Works great on dishes. It sure does. It sure does. I love it. I love it. So yeah, Tanya and I, we did, I taught her how to make the sponge, and so we sat on the deck and we crocheted and we talked. I remember, the thing I remember about that, Tanya, was we talked about alligators climbing fences. Remember we were talking about that? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah. So, boop, boop, boop. Okay. So I didn't expect to make one of these, but hey, why not? You know? Why not? So, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, yeah. So this is fun. I'm just going to make a little square, or maybe go up a little bit on a rectangle. But hey, I also have to finish this this blanket. I stayed up really late last night working on this blanket and watching court TV. Oh my Lanta, I was watching court TV like nobody's business, right? Everybody's saying hello to Amy and hello to Miguel. Yeah. I love this group. Y'all are so kind to one another. I really, really love it. All right. Catherine, what is on your hook today, Catherine? Does Catherine know I'm live? I know she said something early. She did come back, right? Catherine. Okay, good. Good. Yes, everybody's saying hi, Catherine and Kathy. But oh no. I don't see Catherine. Oh, good. You're here. Yes, good. I was worried because I know you were like, oh, good. I'll get to see and crochet with you. And I was worried that you were going to miss us because that would be sad. I didn't want to make you sad. Uh, do you ever get like a, uh, so my hair, dog's hair, you know, it's all in my work. What can I say? Oh my Atlanta. Um, yeah, here we go. And mm, let me see. So the only thing with this is that you've got two strands. So you need to make sure that you get all of, yeah, all of the strands in the V that you're going through. So yeah, super cute, very flexible, and a nice little scrubby. And the good thing about this is that you can bleach it. You put it in the wash, bleach it. It does not harm this yarn at all. It's 100% cotton. So look, that's so cute. It kind of reminds me of cotton candy. So anyway, did I tell you that when I woke up, I kind of had a headache? Yeah, my shoulders, my neck, my head. And so, oh, Catherine, we're going down memory lane for Catherine. She said that was the very first time I watched you. It was when you and Tanya were making those on the deck. That is amazing. Oh, my Lanta. That was a long time ago, wasn't it? Mm. One thing about that deck, it was perfect for recording on. It really was. It was perfect. I really enjoyed filming or going live on that deck. That was um, that was really great. And my Rosie would run around in the yard. Mhm. Okay. So look what I just did. I just created another whip. So I'm going to do this like maybe 3 more rows, and I'm going to finish it so it's not a whip because I don't want to have another whip. Yeah, I don't want to have another whip. So I'm going to finish this just enough so that we have a little hand scrubby. Oh, okay. So Catherine is using a digital wheel. So it's you can either download an app or you can go to the website, and it's like you put your own words in this spinning wheel and you spin it, and wherever it lands, that's what Catherine is making. And so she spun ice cream cones. So yay. So she's going to make an ice cream cone next. That's awesome. Who was it that just has a new ice cream cone out? And it's I think it was let me see. Ice cream cone. I think it was Jada in Stitches has a new ice cream cone out. Um let's see. Jada in Stitches ice cream cone. Crochet. Yes, so she has the mini. Okay, and I think I followed her design for the mini ice cream cone. They are super cute, but she has a big one. I know. Little plush ice cream cone. No, so amigurumi. February 23rd, 2026. Live stream. Yes. So that was just 2 days ago. She did a live stream. Little plush ice cream cones. No, so amigurumi. live stream. So that was 2 days ago. It was an hour long. I saw the pictures. I did not watch the video. So full disclaimer, but I saw it and I thought, how cute, because the picture that she had on there was super cute. Yeah. Jada in Stitches. And so yeah, if thinking about an ice cream cone floats your boat, go on over to Jada in Stitches. She's got a couple. She has the minis. I made minis with cotton yarn, I think is what I made it with. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I made it with cotton yarn. And I thoroughly and completely enjoyed those. This one she's making with plushy yarn. So, yeah, you never know, do you? Okay, so this is almost a good size for me because, let me show you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, so you see like that. So I would want to be able to hold it and scrub with it. So yeah, I might add another row and might call it good so that I can finish this blanket. I'm finishing this blanket today. I am. So, and then I am going to make a very simple border, just single crochet border, I believe. I'm not going to do anything crazy because I don't want anything. Well, first of all, this one is for my husband. So, he's not going to want a shell border or anything like that. He's just going to want, you know, just a straight border. You're doing Crochet by Jenna? Nice, nice. I'll have to check her out and see. So yeah, he's going to want just a straight border, like that. And the good thing is when I do my border, I've done something that I don't normally do on my ends, but the way I started, I have two strands. One is the new yarn and one is the yarn that I, finished from that one block, right? And so what I'm doing is I tied it twice, tied it in a knot. It's nice and tight. And I'm going to go over the tails. So I not only have a knot, but I am going to crochet over the tails. So I don't have to sew anything in. No sewing. See, this one has a knot and I'm going to sew over it. I'm going to crochet over it. Here's a knot. I didn't tighten this one down. There we go. So, yeah. See, at the beginning, I was like, I'm not sure if I need to tighten them down or not. So I didn't tighten them. See, this one, I didn't tighten either. But as I got to the end, I'm like, you know what? That's what I'm doing. And I'm going to crochet over the knots. You're not going to feel the knots. And just a simple single crochet up and down the row. And yeah. So that is going to be lovely. So the only thing I'll have to sew in is the very last. And I don't mind sewing in ends. I really don't. But this prevents it. And so why not, right? Why not? So yeah, let me finish this row and I will fasten off. And the thing is, look at this. I've used so little of this scrubby yarn. I'm telling you, I have like 10 lifetime supply of scrubby yarn. Yeah, I do. I do. Now that last stitch is kind of tricky. Kind of tricky. There we go. All right, so there it is. There it is. And I think that that is the perfect size for Scrubby. I'm going to fasten off. Here's my scissors. Scissors. There we go. Okay. And tighten that down. And there we go. So now I just have two ends. And there's a Scrubby. So, yeah. All righty. Okay. All right. Let me get my J-hook. Oh, I almost had a disaster with my J-hook. Oh, my Lanta. So, you know that this is the only J-hook that I have, right? This is the last one that I bought in a set because I can't find any of my other J-hooks. Now, you know, there's some theories floating around. Catherine has been floating some theories around. And Tanya recently told me that she has a whole bag of J-hooks. Anyway, you do the math. That's some of the theory that's going around. And so, yeah. I only have one. Well, I almost had a disaster because I was crocheting this blanket until after midnight last night. And I just didn't want to stop. And I was watching Court TV, you know, I mean, So I was watching Court TV, and then the one went off, and hubby is on the other sofa, and he says, okay, what are we going to watch next? And I said, I got to stop. It's after midnight. And he's like, oh. Oh. So anyway. Catherine says, we definitely know why she has a whole bag of J-hooks. Oh, Naomi's laughing. And then Catherine says, remind me if I ever come visit to watch her. Oh, I know. I know. Oh, me, oh my. So anyway, you know, we're just joking, right? It's totally just we're just funning. Okay. We are just funning. Oh my goodness. So anyway, the yeah, it was after midnight. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. And so we did that. We went, you know, went to bed, fed the cats right before we go to bed, because that's what they expect. Even though they get fed multiple times during the day, if we go to bed without feeding them, they are sitting there judging us. Yeah. Judging us hard too. Oh, Catherine says, love you, Tanya. Yeah. I mean, that's all in fun right there. So let me make sure that I'm supposed to be doing yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. This is my third row in my final set of 14. So yes. And for all of these, I have had to go into a second skein of this Premier puzzle. For all of the colors in the middle, so basically for the blue and the green, I've had to use a little extra from another skein. For the kickball, which is this lovely orange and brown, um, I've had to definitely go into a second skein because I have 3 sections of the kickball. I'm doing that at either end and smack dab in the middle. So, yeah, I have 2 sections of blue, 2 sections of green, and 3 of the kickball, the orange and brown. And so anyway, it's going to be asymmetrical. It's going to be lovely. This blanket is going to be so pretty when it's done. With something like this, with when the color is speaking, the stitches can be simple. Okay. If you're using a solid color, that's when you want to do fancy stitches that will, that will be easily seen and appreciated. So for this, I am just doing simple stitches and they're quick and I'm loving it. And yeah, so there you go. And really, I'm going to lay this out on a twin bed and see how it fits when I get done, because this will be my gauge for the other blankets that I want to make. Um, so what is on your hook? Oh, look at me. I just got right into this, right? Oh my Lanta. I just got into this. Did you see me go into a zone? Did I have the resting crochet face going on? Did I? Oh, Tanya says, my dogs are wondering why I am laughing so hard. Oh, yes. They're like, what is going on with you, Mama? I'm glad that you're laughing, Tanya, because you know, we're just messing with you. Yeah. Oh, but I was going to tell you the way I almost messed up. This is my only J hook. And last night, it was after midnight, and I folded up this blanket, and I thought my hook was in the blanket, and I set it on top of my cart. When I got up this morning and went into the living room to get my cart and to roll it into here, this hook was just laying on the sofa, on the cushion, just laying there, vulnerable and there for chewing. Like the cat has chewed my hooks. The dog likes to chew everything. And look, it's intact. Nothing happened to it. And it would have totally been my fault. Totally been my fault. Or what if they had like carried it off somewhere and I'd be like, I lost my only hook and I wouldn't have been able to finish this. You see how I'm like getting into the zone with this blanket, right? I mean, it is just bringing me so much joy because it's a mindless crochet and I love that. Um, it's where you can just enjoy the stitches, let your mind wander, even if you're live on TV. Oh, my Lanta. Sorry about that. Oh, so, okay. How many days until Christmas? How many days until Christmas? You know? If you know, you know. So let's see. How many days until Christmas? 302 days. Yes. 302 days until Christmas. So listen, we've got plenty of time. Get your thoughts in order now about what you might want to give at Christmas. I already know that everyone is getting a blanket. Now, some people in my immediate family will be getting blankets ahead of time. If it's cold and they, if they basically whoever gets a recliner is good in my household is going to get a blanket when the recliner comes. Okay. Now, I mean, it could be 6 months before we get recliners. It could be 8 months before we get recliners. It could be 2 months before we get one recliner and 4 months before we get another recliner. You never know. Okay. But whoever gets a recliner is going to be getting a blanket. But everybody else in the family, their blankets are going to get piled up and given at Christmas. Yeah. So, I want to look really quick. But that is my my one Christmas plan. So that way I have that in my mind. I know that there were a couple people who had done that once before. They made blankets for everyone at Christmas. I have never done that. So this is something that I can do that I have not done. I have made blankets before and given them to them, but I've never made one for everybody. So, yeah, did you know that today is National Clam Chowder Day? Where's my hook? Oh, there's my hook. Lost my hook again. So do you like clam chowder? Is it something that you have had in the past? On my other channel, Cedarcroft Homestead, I do have a tutorial, a cooking tutorial on how to make creamy, yummy clam chowder. And it really is a good recipe. I liked the soup. I did not like the chewy clams, but I loved the flavor of the soup. I didn't hate the clams, but I didn't enjoy the chewiness of the clams. But the flavor I loved of the soup. I really did. And I have some stuff to make clam chowder. I should make some for my family. I know my dad likes clam chowder and Doran likes clam chowder. But do you like clam chowder? Oh, okay. Naomi says yummy. Yummy, yummy. So today is National Clam Chowder Day. It's cold here, so today would be a great day to have some chowder. Yeah, clam chowder. Yummy, yummy. And the recipe that I have is a from scratch recipe. You know, it calls for half and half in it, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Like I'm going off the off of memory here, and you know that's a bad thing. Oh, but look what else today is. February 25th is also National Covered Nut Day, Chocolate Covered Nut Day. So I do like chocolate covered nuts. I do. Chocolate covered almonds, chocolate covered peanuts, chocolate covered cashews. Oh, chocolate covered macadamias. Yes. Yes, please. Yes, please. I love a good chocolate covered nut. Yes, yes, yes. Do you like chocolate covered nuts? Oh, okay. Racine says, yes, I love clam chowder. In Everett, Washington, there is a wonderful restaurant that makes the chowder fresh every day. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Oh, yummy. New England clam chowder. That's the kind that I make. That's the creamy kind. What's the name of the other one that is like a tomato base? Manhattan clam chowder. That one is the tomato base, but New England clam chowder is the creamy one. And that's the one that I have a recipe for on my Cedarcroft channel. Yes. So National Chocolate Covered Nut Day. Yum. Oh. Yum. Oh. I kind of think like the especially if you had a dark chocolate covered nut, that would be really healthy, right? Because you have the dark chocolate, which is healthier than the milk chocolate. It has the antioxidants in it, and then you have the nuts, which have protein and it has some healthy fats in there. Yum, 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 yum. So like, what is it? 5 almonds a day is supposed to be heart healthy. So if you did 5 dark chocolate almonds every day, oh, you can just call it your vitamins. I'm gonna go take my vitamins now, you know. And then somebody else says, can I have no, these are my vitamins. They're not your vitamins. Oh, you know, yeah. I mean, that would be a little bit selfish, don't you think? But Amy says chocolate covered nuts are my favorites. I love them too. My mom loves them. Have you ever gotten like a box of Russell Stover chocolates? And they have those little nut clusters. All it is just nuts covered in chocolate, and it's like a little nut cluster. Those are some of the first ones to go out of the box in my family. Yes. Now we're not rejecting the other chocolate, but we're heading for the nuts first. Yes, we are. Okay, and it is. Oh, that is it. That's all we have for today as far as the national days. It was just 2 today. Isn't that something? And this is my year of something new. And so January and February was the Fair Isle style crochet. February is almost over. This Friday will be our last Friday, will be our last day of February together because Sunday is March 1st. So Monday, we're going to start that whole new section. And so January and February has been fun. It's been the Fair Isle style crochet. And I've really thoroughly enjoyed it. Do you know what? The Fair Isle crochet is really what floated my boat as far as trying knitting again. And so, because I fell in love with the look of the Fair Isle style, and of course, Fair Isle is knitting. And so the crochet is an imitation of Fair Isle, but it's not Fair Isle. So that's why it's Fair Isle style crochet. And if you haven't heard of Fair Isle crochet, it's the waistcoat stitch. And anyway, it's just super fun. That was challenging, learning the waistcoat stitch, but I'm glad that I gave myself 2 months for that learning, because it took a lot of pressure off. I finished it early, but it took a lot of pressure off to have just 2 months, because then once I finished it, then I had time to relax and, do other projects as well, right? Other stitches that I'd never learned before, like the houndstooth stitch. I had never made anything in the houndstooth, and I did that in January and February. It just allowed me to relax and learn more new things, because this is my year of new things. So yeah, let's see. Now my March and April is going to be knit. Now, don't get upset with me. Don't get upset with me. But when I saw the Fair Isle crochet, it made me want to finish something in knit. I had never finished anything in knit before. Like, I had started so many things in knit. I love yarn. I love yarn, like working with yarn. And so I wanted to finish something in knit. So I put that on for my March and April. Well, I've already completed something in knit. It was easy, relatively easy. It was a dishcloth, and yet I still managed to get that wonky. So I have not perfected it. And so in March and April, I'm going to attempt to make a project, and I'm going to attempt to make it properly in knitting. So that is my year of something new. This is the only section of the year that that has something other than crochet. So, never fear. I have Bavarian crochet, I have mosaic crochet, I have filet crochet. And then, so let's see, that's 3. I have one other one. I'm trying not to cheat and look at my my paper. Another thing that I've been doing different this year is that I've been keeping an online journal, and it has really helped me. Catherine says, I'm definitely making homemade clam chowder today. Nice. So you like it too. Well, ladies, next time I see any of you or all of you, maybe I'll make some of that clam chowder. It is really easy. It's homemade and it's delicious. It really is. And I'm not one to like the clams, but I loved the chowder itself. So yeah, maybe we'll do that. Maybe that will be something that we can have. And then if we have extra, then, we could have it the next day for lunch, or we could have it for lunch, since it's something very simple. That would be so fun. Oh, Catherine says, I asked my daughter and she said yes. I haven't had that in years. Nice. Oh no. Oh. She had to go to the hospital the other day. She has a kidney infection, so she wants light stuff to eat. Yes. Yes. Poor thing. I hope she feels better soon. Feel better soon, sweetie. And yes, my my knit was a little bit lopsided. Yes, it was. Oh. So here's the thing. Am I going to change my channel into a knit channel? No. Am I going to, have fun with knitting? I hope so. Am I going to lose my love of crochet? Absolutely not. I love crochet. I absolutely love crochet. And so I can crochet a dishcloth in an hour. I can knit a dishcloth in 3 days. 3 days, people. Like, wow. I'm so crafty. Yeah. So yeah, that knitting is not going to take up my life. It is not going to become my obsession. Is it going to become an obsession? Maybe, maybe. Because you know me, when I get started on something, right? When I get started on something, you know me. But is it going to take up my life? No. I gotta put my glasses on for this one. Oh my goodness. There we go. All righty. Okay, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 3 more, and then I get to do a double crochet, and then I'm on the last together. Let's see. Oh, okay. She said thank you. You got to watch the baby until 2 a.m. in the morning. She had a lot of milk pumped. Good, good. That's good. I really do hope you feel better, sweetie. It's so rough. You know, you're a new mom, and I know that's just not gonna feel good. Um should we do a live when we knit a dishcloth together? Sure. Sure should. Yeah. Oh my goodness. So yes, ma'am. See, I think, someone told me that the dishcloth that I did was one of the hardest ones because it wasn't really a beginner knit project because I was doing a corner to corner. So I was having to do increases and decreases. And, they were right because when we do crochet, we would not ask someone to do a project right away that has increases and decreases. We would just let them get the stitch down, right? And so an easier knit dishcloth would have been just back and forth. And I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that because I think, and I'm also going to try practicing my purling because that last dishcloth only had knit. It was a garter stitch. So it was just knit. Um, we might end up with 10 knitted dishcloths. Yeah, we might. We might. Now, my mom says that when she washed the dishcloths the other day, because I don't know if you do this or not, but I followed a tip from Becky with her homestead. And she has a little bin. So I bought a little trash can, a really cute little rectangular trash bin. It was brand new. We only use it for dish towels and dishcloths. It's under the sink, and so when we have a dirty dish towel or dishcloth, we put it in there. Excuse me. So then all the dish towels and dishcloths get washed together. They don't get washed with other bedcloths, right? And so she was washing them, and I had given her my knit dishcloth, and she really liked the way it felt and everything. And she's been telling me that the crochet dishcloths just don't come out as dry. Like they're still a little wet, not wet, but damp when she pulls them out of the dryer. But when she pulled out the knitted dishcloth, she said it was completely dry. And I said, yeah, I really like the feel of the knitted dishcloth a little bit better than the crocheted ones. And she said, yeah, me too. but then I told her, I'm like, yeah, but I can make a crochet one in 1 hour and I can make a knit one in 3 days. And she just laughed and laughed. So yeah, it's like the difference. It's just, yeah. Now maybe I'll get fast and faster and I'll be able to make them faster. Maybe, I don't know. But for right now, I am not fast. I am not fast. I am slowpoke of East Tennessee. Yeah. So, let's see. Debbie, hello, Debbie. When am I going to begin the knitting video? It's going to be in March. And I'm going to do that separate. I'm going to try and keep that separate. Although I am still celebrating my year of something new on my crochet channel. So I will talk about it, but it won't be my focus on crochet. I'll have separate knitting videos or lives. So yeah. I knit the English version of knitting. I've tried to do the continental version. I cannot get that down. I'm still like trying to handle 2 knitting needles. So it's not, yeah. What size knitting needles are used for dishcloths? I used a I think it was a 5mm. I think it was a 5mm. It might have been a 5.5, but I think it was a 5mm, Amy. So are y'all interested in a knitting video? Amy says Peaches and Cream calls for a size 7, 4.5mm needles, but they are hard to find. Yes. I think I did find a 4.5 knitting needle. It was at Michael's, and let me see. I have my little box with my knitting needles. Six. Okay, I did 4.5. And that is Clover, Takumi, and it's their bamboo knitting needles. And I found these at Michael's, and I got them 40% off at the time because there was a coupon on the app, and if I ordered them online, I could do a pickup, and that saved me shipping, and I was going to be in the area anyway. So I did a pickup, and I got these 40% off. So I was really, really happy. They're bamboo knitting needles, a number 7, 4.5mm. And I got a 9-inch. So I think what I did with the other one, I think I used a 5mm, because I didn't have these at the time. I only had a 5, which I think is this. Yeah. So I don't know if you have a Michael's in your area. I don't have a Michael's in my area. I had to go to Knoxville to do that. Yeah. Great idea. Nice. Oh, okay. And you do that too? You keep a small laundry basket under the sink just for dish towels and cloths? It really is a good idea. It really is, because then, you can use your bleach. It's only the, the towels and the dishcloths and everything that you're using around food. And so Yeah, I really like it that way. Plus, when you get that little basket full, you just have a small load and it's quick and easy. And then when you fold them all up, you just stick them back in the kitchen. You know where they go. It's just really a whole lot easier. Okay. Debbie says, doctor appointment today to see why my right hand is hurting. Prayers, please. Thank you. We will definitely be praying for you, Debbie. And yeah, I had to go to a hand doctor before to see because I was having a lot of hand pain too. I overdid it with crochet. Can you believe that? And so anyway, he did x-rays and I found out that, I have I have like a I had like a slight misshapen in here in this area in the bone and in here. He did both my hands. And I found out that I have a little bit of arthritis. And so thankfully, he did not find any damage. I just needed to rest. And so he gave me, this was at Shands at University of Florida in Gainesville, Florida, and they had a hand therapist or a therapy section. So he sent me there and they had these special gloves that they had like a plastic thing. So they heated that plastic thing in some hot water and then stuck it in the glove and then put my hand in there and it molded to my hand. And so I had special gloves that I wore and they were really, really good. They really helped me. It didn't take too long for them to help me, but I didn't have to have any shots and I didn't have to have any surgery. So I'm hoping that that is something simple for you too. Debbie, I know when your hands are hurting, you get really worried. Tanya has had to have surgery on her hands. So it does happen. But you have one? You have one what? A 4.5? Nice. Oh, you have to go all the way to Bristol? Oh man, to Michael's or to Roanoke? Oh my, you must be farther north of me. Okay, Amy. Because wow, Roanoke is really far from me. I have to go to Knoxville, yeah. Oh. You like that? Separating the kitchen items? Family didn't like that. Oh. Well, Mama, Mama, you're in charge of your kitchen. You still wash separate? Yeah. Well, yeah. Tell him this is the rule. Oh, Amy. Amy has surgery scheduled for April 9th. You have a cyst in your wrist and it causes pain and numbness in your fingers, hoping no damage. We will definitely pray for you too, Amy. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So Debbie and Amy for their hands, let's pray. Oh no. And Naomi's left hand has been hurting for 2 days. Oh, my ladies, my ladies. Okay. This is what happens when we enjoy our craft just a little bit too much, isn't it? And I am guilty. I'm guilty. I mean, look at me. I stayed up till after midnight watching court TV and crocheting. Yeah. Court TV and crocheting. And Catherine, of course, is going, Michael's, because that's where she works. But her Michael's, if we had to go to her Michael's, we'd be traveling for days because her Michael's is in Canada. Yes. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. Oh, cool. Amy says I have to go tomorrow for a doctor appointment for my son. So I'll run by Michael's and see if I can find some. Awesome. So my Michael's had all kinds of sizes, all kinds of sizes. And so they had all of the bamboo, the clover bamboo. And since I'm new to knitting, I did get the bamboo because from everything that I've read, the bamboo helps hold onto the yarn a little bit better. And so when you're new to knitting, the metal needles can be too slippery, and the yarn, you don't want your yarn falling off of your needles. And they were saying bamboo helps keep a grip. It's almost like, like a little bit of traction on ice to keep you from falling. And so I'm here for it. So I've got the bamboo needles. I really like using the bamboo needles. Don't have any problem with that. I'm getting the hang of it. My hands aren't hurting. The last time I tried to knit something, I had a hole in my finger where I kept pushing the needle because I couldn't get it to work. So I was like pushing the tip of the needle. And I was like, I can't do this. And I'm watching all the other people on YouTube, and they're just like flying through it. And they're not like handling their needle to get the yarn to go through. My tension was a little tight. Yeah. So, what can I say? My friends, we have been on here so long today. It is a little crazy how long we've been on here today. So I hope that you have a fantastic Wip Wednesday. I'm going to finish this blanket today. And so next time I see you on Friday, yeah, I'll show it to you. It'll be all done. Yeah, I promise. I think what I'm going to do when I get done with this section, I think I'm going to, now do I want to bring this same color as my border, or do I want to like do a row of green and a row of blue? That might be pretty. And then do a row of this color. That might be really pretty. I think I might do that because I'm just going to do a simple single crochet. I want to have it nice and a tight stitch so that it holds it together, so it gives it a nice solid border. Yeah, I think that might be what I'm going to do. Anyway, I'm excited about this. Monday is, of course, the first day of March for us. It'll be March 2nd. First day of us getting together in March. So I'll be starting my new section of my year of something new. I'm super excited about that. Since I made that initial dishcloth, which was my trial run, and it was all wonky and everything, I haven't picked up the needles since because I'm so close to March. I didn't want to like have something half done. I want to start it with you. So Monday, we'll be doing the regular morning coffee and crochet edition. And then I'm planning on doing a knit only edition later on that day where I cast on and start the whole thing. So, and I'm going to clearly mark it knit so that there won't be any discrepancy. If you're not interested, you don't have to watch that one. If you are, if you're a little curious, then come with me because I'm learning. And I would love to share it with you. I would love to share this learning with you. And I would love it if you are an avid knitter, if you would come alongside me and so that you can give me pointers and help me. Because if I ever get to the point where I drop a stitch, I'm not going to know what to do. Seriously. I'm worried about that. I really am. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Thanks for hanging out with me, and stay safe, be kind, and get hooking, and much love to everybody. And I will see you on Friday. Bye, guys.